I'm not like this other guy. I'm my own man. I'm not like this other guy. The media try and make us like not respect, but you know I always have respect. I'm not like.
Breaking news in the world of MMA as PFL fighter Paul Hughes has just stabbed Conor McGregor in the back. Well, that is what you would believe if you're reading Conor McGregor's Twitter tonight. He is going off on the PFL fighter Paul Hughes for this clip right here that has surfaced online of his interaction with Team Khabib Nurmagomedov after his matchup with Usman Nurmagomedov that just took place on the weekend. That should have been scored a draw, by the way, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this drama on our hands right now. So yes, in the video you can see Paul Hughes says, "I'm not like this other guy." Who he's referring to there is Conor McGregor. Paul Hughes says he is his own man. And people are saying that Paul Hughes has stabbed Conor McGregor in the back here. Look, I don't see what the issue is with this part here. "I'm not like this other guy." He hasn't said anything bad about McGregor there whatsoever. Like, surely McGregor's ego isn't that fragile that he can't handle Paul Hughes saying he's his own man. But this is the bit that people are really kicking up a storm about. This bit right here, though, I think you could, if you're going to come at Paul Hughes for anything in this clip, it's maybe this bit. The media try and make us, like, not respect. You can maybe say he's being a bit of a hypocrite here because, let's not forget, Paul Hughes did call for this matchup with Usman Nurmagomedov, and he said that he wanted it to be Dagestan versus Russia 2. He wanted it to be like Conor versus Khabib. He wanted to even have Conor McGregor in his corner for this matchup. If you remember rightly, Paul Hughes did ask for McGregor to be in his corner when he went toe-to-toe with the Nurmagomedovs. And obviously this clip right here surfacing of him talking to them and what he said has wound Conor McGregor up, who has taken to Twitter and has been flat out critiquing Paul Hughes. So this is just some of his recent ones. "Too right you're not, hashtag bumhole liquor." He then goes on to say, "Get that flag off you, you little know what you are, cunt from up there." We're going to get on to that one, but let's just keep reading Conor McGregor's stuff. So he puts this one up here. Sinead Kavanagh put up the video of Paul Hughes, says, "Starstruck when he was cheering you on, weasel and a turncoat beneath it all, can't trust no one these days." Conor McGregor replies saying, "It's deplorable, Sinead. No self-respecting Irishman would grovel in the manner to a person who has disrespected their flag time and time again, and that is a fact, a grovelling weasel of the highest order." Now this would be contradicting on Conor McGregor's behalf because he's telling Paul Hughes to get that flag off his back and go back to where he belongs, essentially. We will get on to that. Then Conor McGregor talks about Derry is Ireland, all that shit. We're not getting into that. We're not getting into politics here. But this right here, talk about fucking bootlickers. James Gallagher is the biggest fucking bootlicker of all time. United we stand. If he could get any further up fucking Conor's hole, he would. This guy right here is an absolute rip-off of Conor McGregor. If Conor McGregor said a white wall was black, this guy would agree with him, knowing he's wrong. Talk about bootlickers. James Gallagher is the highest bootlicker of all time. He is max bootlicker level. He says proper Irish, never folded, never turned, fought valiantly every time. Did he? And paved the ways for those after him. The Strabanimal. Did he? Did he? Anyway, here he's got this bootlicker Hughes, a photo of Paul Hughes with whatever the fuck you call that shit that Khabib Nurmagomedov and clan wear on his head. If we keep going up here, it keeps getting worse. Someone's read something in Irish, I have no idea what that says. I don't think that has anything to do with Paul Hughes, actually. Moving on up. "I'm not like the other guy, correct, that's why you're fighting in the PFL." Look, Paul Hughes is UFC level, let's just be honest. Like, Paul Hughes is like top 5 UFC lightweight level. Facts. This guy is lightweight level. Facts, little puppy dog licking feet. Then he's got this photo of here of Paul Hughes licking the boot. "I love you, Dagestan. I'm not like the other bad Irishman. I can clean fields too." And then if we keep going up here, there's people saying he's kissing Khabib's ass, he's a rat. Conor McGregor saying fact. And then this is him just going on about how much he loves Ireland and he can't be bought out and all this shit right here. Look, I think Conor McGregor's ego's being dead fragile here, to be honest. Like, I don't see what Paul Hughes has done that's wrong here. He was showing a bit of respect to Team Khabib Nurmagomedov after the fight. He never once said anything bad about Conor McGregor whatsoever. He literally just said he's his own man. He didn't say anything bad about him at all. So I don't know what Conor McGregor's getting on at him here. And then whenever you go, whoa, we're jumping the queue. Let's look at what Paul Hughes had to say. Paul Hughes has since responded As of now, I think this is his only tweet. He said, "At Notorious MMA, always said you were the GOAT, paid homage at every opportunity, but coming at my Irish identity just shows where your head's at." That brings us back to this. So Conor McGregor saying, "Get that flag off you, you little know what you are, cunt from up there." Look, get close. And I know this is reaching Conor. Don't fucking ever disrespect where I'm from again, boy. He's having a go in Northern Ireland. Because for those who don't know, Paul Hughes does represent Ireland. He says he's Irish. I know that comes across like I'm saying he's not Irish, but he is originally from Northern Ireland. That is where he's from. And that's where I'm fucking from. So McGregor, you're fucking lucky, mate, you catch these hands. That's what he's on about there. So for those wondering what Paul Hughes is on about, saying about his Irish identity, that is why. Let's just check Paul Hughes' Twitter quickly to see. That's him saying thank you. Let's see. No, it seems like that's the only response Paul Hughes has had to Conor McGregor, who is going on a social media rampage on Paul Hughes at the minute. Do you know what? If you're Paul Hughes, you're soaking this up, because this right here is just giving you so much more attention, whether it's for the right way or the wrong way. People are going to tune into your next fight. You know what I mean? People are going to tune in. People are going to want to watch, especially if it's the rematch with Usman or Magomedov, which I think it should be. I just think this is being blown out of proportion. But what won't help this scenario is Khabib Nurmagomedov has came out and said something about Conor McGregor during this whole situation. He says, "You are a real Irishman, Paul Hughes, and not a like this bastard." And who he's talking about is Conor McGregor. This right here is just going to put coal into the fire. This is going to just blow this up even more, that Khabib Nurmagomedov has now gotten involved and has taken the side of Paul Hughes. This is just going to blow up even more. Conor McGregor's Twitter rampage will continue. I am near certain of it. Or by tomorrow he might have deleted them all, because that is kind of what Conor McGregor does. I don't see the issue here in what Paul Hughes has said in that clip. I mean, you can maybe say the second part, he's being contradictory, but again, that would have no bearing on Conor McGregor whatsoever. Paul Hughes has literally just said he is his own man, and Conor McGregor is essentially having a meltdown over it. His ego cannot handle that. Paul Hughes and what he said in his tweet is right, that he's paid homage to Conor McGregor. That is true. Paul Hughes was always one advocating for Conor, saying how great Conor was. I mean, everybody does anyway. If you're in the sport of MMA, you have to pay homage to the guy. The guy changed the game for absolutely everybody involved. He made the sport what it is today in terms of how mainstream it is. You know, you can't critique Conor McGregor for that. But this right here, saying coming up Paul Hughes, just for no reason, I just think just shows where McGregor's head's at. Yeah, like, just get off Twitter and get a fucking fight booked. That's not Logan Paul, KSI, or Jake Paul. Get back to the UFC and fight, instead of just being involved in all these allegations, all these court cases, and then coming at people that are from your own country. Not a good look for McGregor, although some would say it's not a good look for Paul Hughes. But you can let me know your opinions in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you again in the next one.